President Donald Trump just completed a remarkable press conference at the White House, more than an hour, a press conference that was devoted almost entirely to the way the reporters and the press represented at the press conference covering the White House as opposed to the things the White House is actually doing, the substance of what the Trump administration has done so far in less than 4 weeks in office. It was very combative, and it was President Trump essentially saying, I have been badly treated by the press and I'm not going to take it anymore. So what's really going on here? What's going on behind the scenes? Well, I think there are three big forces at work here. One is genuine frustration in the White House over some specific stories, and particularly leaks in the intelligence community about the activities of National Security Advisor Michael Flynn, who's resigned his office because of phone calls made to the Russian ambassador, and leaks from within the White House itself that seem to portray a situation of chaos within the White House, which President Trump took great exception to.
I turn on the TV, open the newspapers, and I see stories of chaos. Chaos. Yet it is the exact opposite. This administration is running like a fine-tuned machine, despite the fact that I can't get my cabinet approved.
Secondly, I think there's a broader and more important issue here, which is a concern in the White House about the overall tone of coverage, the sense that every story is negative, all the coverage is downbeat and in the attack mode, and a feeling that we can't catch a break here. Sean Spicer, the press secretary, has articulated this view a few times. President Trump himself very clearly did on Thursday. And thirdly, and I think this is important as well, quite different factor at work here, it is the idea that there's a time-honored tradition in the White House that when you're in trouble, you can turn around and make the press the story so that you're not the story. Attack the messenger so you don't have to deal so much with the message. This is a particularly effective technique for President Trump, I think, right now, because his supporters around the country clearly dislike, if they don't actually hate, the mainstream media to begin with. They're very susceptible, very appreciative of that message. It works for him right now. I suspect it's a message that will be used periodically over the next 4 years.